Hello, I'm Courtney Alex, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I'm going to share some Qigong videos, also some meditations for intuitive insight, because I think the two go really well together. So first off, I'm going to start to talk about what is Qigong. So Qigong is a practice that comes from China. It translates to Qi, which is energy, or the mysterious life force that flows through us that we can't quite explain. And the gong in Qigong means skill. In other words, how do we use our energy with skill, right? How do we respond to the situations in life that come our way with skill? And also, how do we direct our focus and make choices that are really true and right for us? And that's where the intuitive insight part comes in. So I've studied a lot of intuitive practices, and I found that it's really helpful to be able to connect to our bodies, to be able to connect to our deep truth so that we know how to direct our energy in a way that's really meaningful for us and maybe even the world. Personally, I have been doing Qigong regularly. That means many practices a week for about 10 or 11 years now. I started teaching it about 6 years ago because I just became so passionate about the changes that were happening in my own life. As a child, I suffered from chronic migraines, which meant I was sick and in pain about 40% of my life from the age of 8. And I grew up in a family that taught me yoga, meditation, exercise, nutrition. I had several medical professionals in my family and around me. And I would go to doctors sick as a child. And I was told that there was no cure for chronic migraines. And, as a kid, it didn't sound right to me. It didn't make sense to me that I was just born to be sick. And so at a really young age, probably about 19 or 20, I walked into my first Tai Chi or Qigong class. Tai Chi is a form of Qigong. And I heard this miraculous story from a woman who had begun doing Tai Chi after she had been diagnosed with a terminal illness. And the Tai Chi really helped her. The Qigong really helped her to overcome this illness, probably in conjunction with medicine from her doctors. But she was like this radiant pillar of health, and it just gave me so much hope. It inspired me to continue onwards and learn about these Chinese energy arts. And in my own life, I've been through so many challenges beyond the migraines. I'm not going to talk about it here, but it's all really helped me to feel empowered, like, I can do something, right? I can use the insight that I get as a result of the stress and tension, or even pain or chronic illness, and use it to propel me in the right direction, right? And so I think one of the gifts that came out of my migraines was that I now teach and I share a practice that to me has felt so empowering in terms of being able to really go to myself for answers and then know who to turn to or where to go for help when I need it, as well as to cultivate my own qi and become really strong, resilient, and I honestly feel healthier than I ever have before. So that's a little bit of my story. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to hear more, if you want to know more about my offerings, you can go to my website. I share online classes, workshops. I wrote a book. My website is courtneyalex.com. That's COURTNEYALEX.com. If you like my channel, please share it with your friends, thumbs up it. You can subscribe. I also welcome your feedback, and I hope you enjoy practicing with me. Thank you so much.